Do you believe electric cars lose their value faster than traditional vehicles? This is a common perception that many people hold, a belief that has been perpetuated due to several misconceptions and myths surrounding electric vehicles. But before we delve into the heart of the matter, let's take a moment and look back at how this belief originated. Historically, traditional vehicles have been dominating the automotive industry for decades. The internal combustion engine, requiring a steady supply of fossil fuels, became a symbol of human innovation and progress. With the birth of the automobile, a new era dawned, bringing about significant change in the way we travel. As time passed, gasoline-powered cars became an indispensable part of our lives, their value deeply ingrained in our society. However, as the echoes of environmental concerns began to grow louder, the need for change became increasingly evident. This led to the emergence of electric vehicles, a sustainable alternative that promised to address the environmental issues associated with traditional vehicles. But, as is often the case with anything new and unfamiliar, electric cars faced their fair share of skepticism and resistance. One of such skepticism was the belief that electric cars depreciate faster than their traditional counterparts. But why does this belief exist? The primary reason is the rapid advancements in technology. With each passing year, new and improved models of electric vehicles are released, making the older ones seem obsolete. This creates a perception that electric vehicles depreciate faster, losing their value quicker than traditional vehicles. But let's take a look at the facts. Recent studies and market analyses show a different picture. As per these studies, electric vehicles are proving their worth in the long run. The primary reason? Improved charging infrastructure. As more and more charging stations are popping up around the world, the practicality of owning an electric vehicle has significantly increased. And with this, the value of electric vehicles has also seen a rise. Moreover, as people are becoming more familiar with electric vehicles, their perception is changing. The initial skepticism has slowly given way to acceptance and appreciation. As more people are understanding the benefits of electric vehicles, their efficiency, their contribution to reducing carbon footprint, and their low maintenance costs, the demand for these vehicles is on a steady rise. This increasing familiarity and growing demand also playing a crucial role in maintaining the value of electric vehicles. The value of a vehicle is not just about its purchase price, but also about its running and maintenance costs and its impact on the environment. And when we take these factors into account, electric vehicles come out as a more favorable option, debunking the myth of their fast depreciation. So, if you thought electric cars couldn't be a smart investment, it's time to reconsider. Electric cars are here to stay, and their value is not diminishing as rapidly as once believed. In fact, as per the current trends, they might even outperform their gasoline-powered counterparts in the long run. So the next time you're thinking about investing in a vehicle, don't let the outdated myths cloud your judgment. The future is electric, and it's brighter than ever. Let's look at the facts to understand why investing in an electric car can be a wise decision. Resale value is a game changer. Take the BMW i3 for instance. A used model purchased in 2019 retains over half its initial price today, a significant jump from just 30% a few years ago. This shows rising confidence in electric vehicles, particularly around battery health. Speaking of which, did you know most used electric cars still fall under an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty? And for those who like to keep tabs, tools and apps like Recurrent, LeafSpy, and MyGreenVolt let you monitor battery condition. With these factors in mind, it's not hard to see why more and more people are choosing to invest in electric cars. But there's more to the story than just resale value and battery health. Consider the tax incentives, like the Inflation Reduction Act's credits for purchasing used EVs, making them even more of a smart buy. And we can't forget the burgeoning diversity in the market either. Once dominated by luxury brands, the EV sector now boasts a wide variety of models, from Chevrolet to Hyundai. The electric car market is not just expanding, but also becoming more accessible and diverse. Investing in an electric car isn't just about following a trend, it's about making a smart choice. It's crucial to consider your specific needs. Do you have easy access to charging infrastructure? What's your average driving distance? These factors will influence your experience with an electric vehicle. Not just an eco-friendly alternative, electric cars are becoming an increasingly practical option, offering improved resale value, extensive warranties, and diverse models. So, are electric cars a smart investment? The answer, quite simply, is yes, if you make the right choice for your needs.
Have you ever considered buying a used electric vehicle? If so, you're not alone. Many potential buyers are drawn to the promise of zero emissions and lower fuel costs. But what about the price tag? Historically, electric vehicles have been known for their steep prices. For years, the cost of buying an electric car or truck was enough to make even the most eco-conscious consumer think twice. The high demand often led to waiting lists, and some early adopters were even able to sell their EVs for more than they paid. But times are changing. Over the past year, there's been a significant shift in the used EV market. Prices have fallen, and fallen considerably. This downward trend has made electric vehicles more affordable, opening up the market to a wider range of consumers. And it's not just market forces at play here. Climate legislation passed in 2022 introduced tax credits aimed at incentivizing the purchase of used electric cars and trucks. These incentives have helped to further reduce the cost of buying a used EV. But what about auto inflation? While it's true that inflation has impacted both new and used cars, used electric vehicles have seen a more significant price decrease. According to research firm Recurrent, used battery-powered models are now 28% cheaper than they were a year ago. Supply chain issues have also played a role in the changing landscape. During the pandemic, these issues affected both new and used cars, but as the situation improves, new vehicles are becoming more readily available, leading to lower prices across the board. And we can't talk about electric vehicles without mentioning Tesla. As a dominant player in the EV market, Tesla's pricing decisions have a significant impact. The company has reduced prices multiple times over the past year, prompting other automakers to follow suit, and contributing to the overall price reduction of used electric cars. So what does the future hold? Some analysts predict that used electric car prices may continue to decrease, albeit at a slower pace. Factors such as higher interest rates and a steady supply of new vehicles are expected to drive down prices further, according to market research firm J.D. Power. In summary, the used electric vehicle market is becoming more attractive. Significant price reductions, government incentives, improving supply chain issues, and changing automaker pricing strategies are making used electric cars a more financially viable option. So if you're considering an EV, now might just be the perfect time to make the leap. Voiceover. As we wrap up our deep dive into the used electric vehicle market, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've seen how significant price reductions have made used EVs much more affordable. Government incentives have made them an even more attractive proposition, with substantial savings available for astute buyers. We've also examined how improvements in the supply chain and changing pricing strategies from automakers are making used electric cars a more financially viable option for a wider range of consumers. So if you're sitting on the fence about whether to buy a used EV, consider this. With the current market conditions, there's never been a better time to make the leap. The potential savings, combined with the environmental benefits, make this an opportunity that's hard to pass up. In conclusion, the used EV market is not just growing, but evolving. It's becoming more accessible, more affordable, and more attractive. So why wait? Now might just be the perfect time to plug into the electric revolution. Voiceover. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into the used electric vehicle market. We hope you found this exploration as fascinating as we did. This video was made possible by the dedicated efforts of our research and production teams, who worked tirelessly to gather and present the data in a way that's accessible and engaging. We encourage you to share this video with your friends, family, and anyone else who might be interested in understanding the used EV market. If you found this content informative and want to stay updated on the latest in electric vehicles and other green technologies, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As we drive into the future, we'll continue to bring you more insights into the world of green technology. Until our next journey together, drive safe, stay green, and keep exploring. Thank you for your time and support.